Alright folks, listen up because Savannah James is taking the spotlight at the 2025 Met Gala in a way that nobody saw coming. So, this year's Met Gala was all set to have LeBron James decked out as an honorary co-chair, but, life threw a curveball. Just hours before the event, LeBron had to sit it out due to a sudden knee injury, leaving many of us wondering, would Savannah go solo? Well, turns out she not only attended but totally owned that red carpet. Her stunning burgundy Hanifa gown was it was jaw-droppingly gorgeous. If you're watching this because you're into basketball, you gotta subscribe. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers, and your support would totally help. Let's do this. All right, let's dive right into this. LeBron James, right? The king himself was all set to grace the Met Gala, and the anticipation was through the roof. But just hours before he was supposed to make his grand entrance, he dropped some pretty unexpected news. So, here's what happened. On, the morning of the event, LeBron took to social media to let everyone know about his knee situation. This was no small hiccup. We're talking about a grade 2 MCL sprain here, and that's serious business. This unfortunate injury was a result of a pretty intense game where the Lakers faced off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was Game 5, folks, and unfortunately, it was the Lakers' exit from the playoffs. Now, just picture this. The intensity of a playoff game, the stakes, the energy, and then bam, a knee sprain. It all went down during the fourth quarter, and despite battling through that game, LeBron ended up with an injury that requires 3 to 5 weeks of recovery time. ESPN reports it's not going to be a quick fix by any means, requiring patience and, some deep strategic thinking about the future. LeBron's message to the fans was heartfelt, to say the least. He expressed his disappointment, saying how tough it was to miss such a historic event. He also emphasized his faith in Savannah, calling her his powerful queen who would hold it down. The pride and the love he expressed, it was palpable. And the timing of this injury, it's got a lot of people talking, To be fair, it comes at a critical time in LeBron's career. Here's the thing, folks. With the Lakers out of the playoffs, there's been a lot of reflection happening. LeBron even mentioned in interviews that he's contemplating his future in basketball, which is a huge deal. I don't have an answer right now, he said. Something I'll sit down with my family, my wife, and my support group and kind of just talk through it. He didn't shy away from admitting that he has some thinking to do about what's next. And, it's natural given the career and accolades he's had. Every decision now kind of defines what's next in the legacy he's built. Plus, let's be honest, guys. The world likes to know what's going on with LeBron and his plans. He's been a monumental figure in basketball for over 2 decades, after all. So, while he recovers, there's a lot of speculation and questions about what his next steps will be. Will he return next season to lead the Lakers, or is this injury a sign of changes coming? Only time will tell because, as LeBron said, the decisions will all unfold after some family discussions. And honestly, while we're on the topic of sports, remember to subscribe to stay updated with all the latest stories because if you love basketball, like you clearly do if you're watching, we've got a lot more coming your way. All right, continuing from where we left off, Savannah James totally made a splash at the Met Gala, and it was all about that incredible dress. It wasn't just any dress, it was a serious fashion statement. So, how do I put this? The level of elegance she brought was top tier. Savannah showed up in this jaw-dropping burgundy gown by Hanifa, and honestly, it had everyone talking. The event's theme was super fine tailoring black style, and Savannah just nailed it. Her outfit was, perfectly aligned with the theme, which celebrated black dandyism and diasporic identity. These themes are kind of a big deal because they spotlight the historical and cultural context through style. Okay, let's get into the details of the dress. The gown featured a pinstripe jacket with exposed boning, and it was paired with a full mermaid skirt. It's imagine a combination that's strong and feminine, and you have an idea of what she was working with. Fashion critics were just gushing about the way the dress fit and the message it conveyed. What makes her choice particularly interesting is how it's not just about style, but sort of tells a story. Hanifa, the designer, is celebrated for pushing the boundaries and, making bold statements about black culture. This gown was not just Savannah showing up at an event. It was Savannah making a statement about identity and elegance. LeBron may have been absent, but Savannah's presence was felt, unquestionably. Savannah's rise in the fashion world and media is pretty noteworthy too. Recently she's been building her own brand and her podcast with April McDaniel, Everybody's Crazy, is also gaining traction. So, when Savannah steps out in a gown like this, it's not just about fashion. It signifies her stepping into her own spotlight. She's more than just LeBron's wife, She's crafting her own narrative and building her influence in the media world, and moments like the Met Gala are pivotal in showing what she stands for. Her podcast is about to launch its 4th season on May 20th, and it's another step in her growing presence. Savannah has been taking calculated steps, and each public appearance is part of a broader strategy to establish her brand. Her solo Met Gala appearance under these circumstances and the attention it drew are proof of how effectively she's navigating her public and professional life. What we saw at the Met Gala was not just a beautiful woman in a beautiful dress, it was about Savannah using fashion to leverage her voice, and that's power right there. Now, what do you guys think about Savannah's look? Did she totally capture the essence of the theme or what? Leave a comment below with your thoughts.